Hi, and welcome to another Mystic Dude Division 2 video. So, in this video, we're just going to be logging in and having a look what changes has been done on maintenance today. So it's the second maintenance we've had this week. The first one taking 5 hours, I think it was, on Tuesday, maybe 6 hours. Initially pending for 3 hours, and then today's been alright, usual maintenance time. But they've had a few hiccups with this apparel event that they've been trying to implement. So we're going to log in and we're going to have a look and see what's happening. Let's see if there's been any stealth nerfs, any stealth buffs that have gone on. Might be able to spot something.
Safe area entered.
So straight away, oh, you have items in your mailbox. That could just be keys. It did this other day. There wasn't actually anything there, and there was keys. So no, there's no keys. So that's the apparel event. So they've fixed the picture because the colour blind on it was absolutely awful. It had like a bright orange aura. It was difficult to look at, but that looks all right now. It's they've cleaned it up. It looks all right. Nothing wrong with that. So as you can see, the event's live for another just short of 2 weeks. So we'll call it 2 weeks. I've got 8 out of 22 items. And I'll just have a look at the apparel event. As you can see, that's me character as he currently is. Lean, mean fighting machine. And there's just some other apparel events that have gone on. You know, you either like these or you don't. It's personal choice. Some people have no time for them whatsoever, whereas others, they love it. They just love anything with outfits. As you can see, a lot of them are military orientated in some way or another. There were some silly ones like that. I mean, what the fuck's all that about? But there was sort of unique, was sort of like let it slide because it did bring a bit of fun into the game at the time. But as you can see, most of them are sort of like got the military or the soldier theme or whatever you want to call it. So let's go to this one. So safety outfit, hot zone. What the fuck's all that about? Dispatch. That looks terrible. That. Yeah, enough said. I'm not going to comment on this. I'm just going to show it you. Is that the same as that one? Just in different colour? No. So, oh, I give up. Let's have a look at that one. What the fuck? Right, so, anyway, that's that. I'm not going to comment. If you like that kind of crap, not you sell out, but I think, to be honest, the enemies are going to die laughing rather than waiting for me to shoot them. So, yeah, if you like them, let's have a look. Not you sell out. Right, you have my items in your mailbox. Might have been a challenge that I did. Let's have a look. Deliveries. Oh, compensation cash. Right, let's have a look what we've got. Oh, 4,500 receiver. 4,500 protective. 1525 steel. 1525. That's pretty good. So, as you may or may not be aware, there was a rollback because they messed up the expertise leveling. and players lost levels. Basically, what was happening, the leveling that you got through experience was calculating double to what you was getting from your hand-ins, and also as well, people who was handing in on the donate all button apparently weren't getting all the points added. So there were discrepancies like that, which resulted in people losing materials when donating, and other people going over the cap of level 20 on the expertise. So what they should have just done was just those that were over 20, just bang them down to 20 and leave everybody alone. Personally, I lost 2 levels from, I'd hit level 9 the night before, and when they adjusted it, I'd gone down to level 7. So I'm not going to open that up yet because that looks a lot of materials. I'll come back to that in a second. I just want to check the resources because if I open all that, that's a lot of resources. Oh, right, they've increased the cap on them that you can carry, so that's all right. At least you can hold more now. So I can open that without worrying about. Although they've not increased the cap on the faction materials. So I need to be careful with that. They've increased the cap on that. Yeah, they've increased the cap on exotics. And I think I noticed I had some exotics in my mail. Let's just have a look at this again. Yeah, I do. Now, I actually didn't lose any exotic components. So 55 is a win for me. So I suppose if I was to add it up, I mean, I leveled 2 alt-subs when I was around about level 2000. So I used about 1,000 points from each alt to help me level up. So I probably haven't got all that time back. And all the materials, but I won't be far off it. I mean, I'm not unhappy with that. What I've got back there, that titanium and electronics and carbon fiber is really good. Receiver components protective, they're easy to come by. You can get about 300, 400 a run, 6, 700 I think in a countdown, depending on targeted loot what you've got. So that looks a lot. It's not that, you know. Printer filaments, that's going to come in handy because they are really good for leveling up your proficiencies. So I think it takes 30 a pop. So 10, 100, yeah, that's pretty good that. Recon data and SHD. Now I have used a lot of them. Let's see what I've got before. I mean, I've leveled that up because they were hardest to come by. I mean, I used my last points from the other alt. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty handy. I can see me spending all this all at once. What I'm not going to do is use all my points to level up something I'm not playing with. Right, so there's no faction materials there, so I'm not going to go over cap. So let's move that to inventory. And let's open it up. Make sure it all gets added. 55 exotic components, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I'm quite happy with that. That saves dropping 55 exotics. We'll just make sure they've been added. Yeah, that's nice. Very good. As you can see, I'm level 10. I was working on, I think, my skills. Sticky bomb I was doing. That's proficient. So you can see me how much it cost there. You know, even though I just got all the materials, it's uh, it's going to get eaten up pretty quick. I'm level 2 on that. I'd have to upgrade it another 8 times to be at my current level. And that's basically all the materials gone. So, do I want to use them on my expertise? Or do I want to use them on my proficiency? So my proficiency would be, let's say I was upgrading they're already proficient. I need to find one that's not proficient. So let's say I was upgrading a boomstick. I wouldn't do it using on weapons because weapons are easy enough to do anyway. But you can just see the costs. 400 of base, 200 on common, 150 uncommon, and rare is 30, which is the print filaments. Like I said before, printer filaments are the most cost effective for upgrading your proficiency. So what I would probably do is use them on my specializations because they seem a little bit harder to upgrade. So I've got that proficient, that proficient. There's 2 there that I haven't done. So I would probably use my print filaments on them. Let's see if we can work out how much it will cost. None of them are on total 0. So doesn't matter which one. Let's go to donation materials. So we're on 63287. So yeah, free. My working out's terrible here. So 1647 and 10447. It's not too bad. Yeah, so it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 print filaments, 300 for each level. You need 10 levels, so that's 3,000. So that print filaments, what I've got, I'll level up that. And let's have a look what it cost is on the skills. I think it's about the same. Fifty 30 plus 5. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's exactly the same on your skills. Should you want to level your skills up? So yeah, print filaments are the way to go, guys. Optimizations. So costs look like they've stayed the same. Never realised my eagle barrier wasn't max roll. Where is my eagle? Oh, it was on my other character. I've got 2. Yeah, sorry. I've got another one. Got frightened then. I thought I'd lost my eagle barrier. So that's the apparel. That's the compensation. Now, the one thing I wanted to do is see if they've changed the damage glitch or the damage increase we was getting. So let's just go to me. So we'll put my Heartbreaker build on, as most of you are using that. So as you can see, my Kingbreaker is at 138 at level 10. Scorpio there, 880 at level 10. I've got my backup boomstick there at level 2. I don't think I've any right now. So I've got my backup boomstick at level 2 and my specialisation at level 4. Now what it was doing is providing you were proficient on your sidearm, your secondary weapon and your specialisation, whatever levels you had on them, if you equipped and relogged, it would add the levels to that. So I've just equipped that back as you saw. That's at 138.1. So let's just see if it's still working. If it is working, it should put that to about, oh, let's see, what's my mass? My mass is struggling this morning. 146.3. Am I right? I don't know. We'll see. For the extra points. So there you go. All I've done is change, equip that, relog it. Oh, 152.2. Why is that? Oh, right. I was adding that up. I forgot to put that. Yeah, no, that's good. That's 988 now. But like you can see, that's a big increase on your main weapon. And if you go to your stats, if you want to see where it's is there, you can see all weapons damage bonus 104%. Where is it coming from? So assault rifles 55. It seems to, I don't know, it seems to be adding it. There's not really any clues on this, is there? EMIT free assault rifle. Weapon damage 50-50 on watch. Heartbreaker. Fenris. Yeah, so there's nothing extra showing that I can see. I need to change that. That crit's too low. Need to get more crit on this. So yeah, the damage glitch is still working, guys. So you'll be pleased to know about that. So that's all you need to do. So put your build on that you're going to run into Countdown with, or wherever you're going, whether you're going to a legendary mission or something. And all you do, just make sure these three, sidearm, secondary weapon, and specialization are all proficient. Just make sure you've got on what you're going to use, your main weapon, and then just unequip and equip and relog. And as you saw there, that's a big increase there. You can't sneeze at that. So that's effectively like expertise level 16, because it's taking up adding these together, their expertise levels. I think I might be wrong. It might be that that is the correct value, and it's the other value that we were seeing that was incorrect in the first place. So let me know how you're finding it. If you've got any calculations or working outs on your damage increases and how it's affecting you. And let me know what you think about the apparel. And yeah, good luck with it. Good luck collecting your pieces. And for now, Mystic Dude out.